It is no bad thing to celebrate a simple life. I have recently been reflecting on this quote written by Tolkien in the book The Fellowship of the Ring. It was my birthday a little less than 2 weeks ago. I turned 27. I don't mention this because I want to be sent birthday wishes, but I thought since my birthday just recently passed, that it's a good time to chat about the one day a year when we all get older. In all honesty, growing up and even into my adulthood, birthdays were never really important to me. It's not because I don't love my family or friends or I'm unhappy they're turning a year older. It just has never been a priority in my life. When I was a child, my siblings and I had very simple birthdays. We all share the same birth month of January, so that was definitely a part of it. Our family was also never really big into birthday parties, and being completely honest with you, I preferred it that way. I'd rather hide in a bathroom by myself than have my birthday announced to a large room full of people. That just doesn't sound like something I would enjoy. But then again, that's just my personality. There is definitely nothing wrong with big birthday parties or those who enjoy such events and gatherings. Last year, I began dissecting the reason as to why I have never really placed an importance onto birthdays, and I realized it's simply because they were never a priority for me. I've always viewed a birthday as just another day. And while I think it's important to realize that the world definitely does not revolve around a single individual just because they are turning 1 year older, I do think it is important to recognize a birthday as a special day. Again, in the words of Bilbo Baggins, it is no bad thing to celebrate a simple life. How true those words are. Too often, I get caught up in the mundane of everyday life that I look at birthdays in the same way. But the truth is that our lives should be celebrated. The fact that we are even alive is a miracle, and that is something that brings me joy. I am so glad that you, the precious individual watching this video, are alive. Birthdays are times to celebrate what has been and what will be. So this year, I'm challenging myself to spend more time celebrating my friends and family's birthdays. One of the ways that I will be celebrating my loved ones' birthdays is by writing letters and making handmade gifts or drawing pictures for them. And on the topic of gifts, I want to challenge you, my viewers, to try something different this year when it comes to giving gifts to those you love. Although it is definitely convenient to simply ask for a wish list, And while that often means that you are getting your loved one exactly what they can use or what they want, I encourage you to try something new this year. I want you to choose at least one person in your life that you will carefully observe. Go on a window shopping date with them. Have conversations with them where you probe into their hobbies and learn what they are passionate about. See what events they have gone to in the past few years, or stalk their Facebook to see what they do on their time off. Then, make a list of possible things this person would appreciate to have gifted to them. Choose a budget and stick to it, striking out any gifts that would be over the amount you can afford. If you are concerned that your loved one already has an item on your list that you would like to gift them, contact their close family or friends who could let you know if they have that item. Once you've narrowed down your gift ideas, begin looking for their gift. I would highly suggest finding a local small business that you can support. Especially right now with these trying times, I know that small businesses would greatly appreciate your support. And very often, these small stores or boutiques have some very unique items that I am sure would be greatly appreciated by your loved one. Many of these privately owned small businesses also have amazing customizable work. These wood burnings, for example, were created by a small business owner here in Saskatchewan. She did a phenomenal job on these pieces of art, and my husband's family absolutely adored everything about them. Customizable work like this is very often more cherished than a generic gift from a chain store. However, if instead you have the time and the ability to make something for a gift or as part of your gift, I would encourage you to definitely do so. It speaks volumes to the person you are giving the gift to know that you spent precious time working on something specifically for them. This past year, I picked 2 of my friends that I made drawings for that I included with a letter. It not only brought joy to them, but it also brought me so much happiness as well, to know that I brought a smile to their faces. It might be intimidating trying out this gifting method, but I can tell you that those on the receiving end will appreciate all the love, time, and thought you put into their gift. Yes, it takes brain power, remembering pieces of conversations and being alert, but in the end, the look on their face will be worth it. And a quick note on that, some people's love languages are not gifts. So they may not appreciate a gift as much as maybe going to a museum with you, having you make them their favorite meal and cleaning up the kitchen afterwards, patting their back or giving them a long affectionate hug, or simply writing or verbalizing to them how much you appreciate them. But I can tell you that once you start observing your family member or friend, you will begin to understand what truly brings them joy and makes them feel appreciated and loved. I hope that this video has encouraged you to start observing those in your life more carefully in order to give them something that they would really love on their birthday, or at Christmas, or any other time of the year when you give a gift. I also hope that it perhaps has given you a new perspective on birthdays, especially if your views are similar to mine. I definitely know I needed a perspective change on birthdays. So, here is to year 27 of my life. I'm so glad I get to share it with you, my friend.